Hello and welcome to Axon on Cars. My name is Elvin and today we're going to be talking about Airmatic or air suspension failure on your Mercedes. So there are several reasons why your air suspension might be at failure, but there is one preventative maintenance item that pretty much nobody talks about, and that is what I'm going to be talking to you about today. So despite occasional failures, I consider the air suspension to be the best option Mercedes has ever offered. It makes the ride superbly comfortable. You can adjust, at least in the AMG version, you can go between comfort, Sport 1, Sport 2, etc. Making it nimble around the corners, but comfortable on highways. But when failed, it can be somewhat costly, especially if you are not doing the labor yourself. So to prevent you from buying this expensive thing, which is a front air strut, by the way, I'm gonna give you a tip which is hopefully gonna prevent you a lot of money down the road. So this little filter that costs less than 20 bucks can potentially save you hundreds of dollars down the road if you change it preventatively. This is actually the filter out of my car, which is why it's really dirty, and it is the Airmatic filter. Yes, your air compressor in your air suspension has a filter. Did you know that? If you can do your oil changes, you should be able to replace this filter yourself. But disclaimer, you will have to get under the car. So only attempt at replacing this filter yourself if you know how to safely raise your car, put it on jack stands, and do oil changes. If you don't feel comfortable, if you don't know how to safely raise the car, hire someone to do the job. Even in that case, they should charge you for no more than half an hour of labor.
To access the filter, you'll have to remove the underbody panel, and because of the cascading design of the underbody panels, you actually need to remove all three of them.
Probably one annoying part about doing this job is that you'll have to remove all the panels, but most people have to remove those underbody panels anyway to change their oil. There is an easy way, FYI, of changing your oil without removing the panels. I made a video about that. Link to that video is gonna be down in the description and gonna also pop up on the top right corner.
Once you remove that, right, this is your Airmatic compressor. This is on the driver's side. You will find this filter. The filter sits inside this rubber gasket or like housing, which is attached to this aluminum metal, this rubber gasket over that metal to secure it in place. I removed it so it hangs a little lower. Now all you have to do is like pinch this bracket or whatever it's called with pliers, slide this hose out, and then there's another bracket above it. You pinch that one as well, and then the filter should slide right out.
So this is your replacement filter. As you can see, this is where the hose kind of like goes over it. This is the bottom, there's an arrow, so it's really hard to mess it up, like in terms of like direction. So it will go up into its place just like this. So just like that, guys, as you saw in the video, that's the process for replacing your Airmatic air filter. You can get these filters from anywhere. I got mine from FCP Euro. One thing I want to say is if your Airmatic system has never been touched, it's a closed loop. So there shouldn't be any debris flying around your Airmatic system. But if Mercedes put this filter in there, that kind of like to me indicates that there might be some debris, which this filter is supposed to catch. But if you have ever had air suspension failure, let's say your strut was replaced or your compressor was replaced, then there are higher chances of debris getting into the system, and at that point I recommend that you change this filter. Anyhow, I hope this video was useful for you guys. I appreciate all the love, likes, sharing, commenting. Let me know what you think, what you thought, and whether you are considering replacing your Airmatic filter now. And I'll see you in the future episodes. Stay healthy.